year ago, I didn't feel like getting out of bed. I woke up every single day tired, not wanting to go to work, not wanting to do anything in my life. I was drained. I had no purpose. I had no reason to be here. So why should I get out of bed? Why be motivated for the day? During my time at rehab, they loaded me up on all sorts of medications, antidepressants, anxiety meds, you name it. But eventually I was able to get off all of those things. They weren't making me feel okay. And I found natural ways to get myself out of that slump. If you guys are new here, my name is Josh McCauley, owner of OTG Recovery. I help those going through addiction with cocaine, alcohol, gambling. I'm here to help. I'm going to be coming out with videos every Tuesday and Thursday from here on out. So if you enjoy these videos, if you find them helpful, please comment, like, subscribe. In this video, we're going to be covering 5 major ways to overcome depression in early sobriety. Number 1 thing is movement. You don't have to go out and run marathons. You don't have to go out and bench 225 pounds. Just move your body. Whether it's getting 5,000 steps a day, whether it's getting 10,000 steps away, doing low impact cardio, where you are getting your heart rate up, where you are moving the blood in your body. And what movement does is it releases the same chemicals that antidepressants try to do. Endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, all of those things get released when you are exercising. I know when you're depressed, when you don't want to get out of bed, just getting up takes a lot out of you. But if you can get up and do a walk one day, and then you do it again the next day, and then you do it again, you slowly pick yourself back up. And what happens is you build off that momentum, that consistency, and you will slowly start to feel better. I promise you that. And trust me, there are days that I ask myself, why am I even showing up? I don't feel like it. I have no one in my life. I'm alone. All of these negative thoughts, but I showed up anyway. And it was that consistency that led me to become the man I am today, that gave me structure to be okay. Number 2 biggest thing is nutrition equals the mood that you are in. Fresh out of rehab, I was thick. I was about 206 pounds. I'm usually 180. I was eating McDonald's. I was binge eating food because I was trying to get the dopamine that I was missing. And I felt shitty as a result. When you binge eat McDonald's and you wake up the next day, man, why did I do that? I feel sluggish. My skin's breaking out. You are what you eat. So if you are filling your body with processed foods, with sugars, you are going to feel like crap. I started eating healthy whole foods, eggs, avocado, ground beef, rice, all of those things. And especially if you are someone who is going through depression, you should not be drinking alcohol whatsoever. Whether you believe it or not, food contains these micronutrients that help fuel your brain, they help fuel your body. That's how you function. And you don't necessarily know it on a large scale, but when you start eating healthy consistently, you will notice your performance, your energy is more alive. And it's easy to go to the doctors, ask them for a pill to fix you. No one wants to go to the gym. No one wants to start eating healthy, give up alcohol to cure their depression. They want a pill to try and fix them. But in reality, taking a pill to fix your depression isn't solving the problem. It is just making you at baseline. It's just making you okay to survive. It's not making you go from 0 to 100. It's making you go from -100 to 0. Number 3 is sleep and structure in your life. A lot of times with depression, you are sleeping most of the day. So then you are staying up late at night. You're scrolling on your phone, chasing dopamine, trying to feel okay. You've got millions of thoughts running through your mind. You can't sleep. Early on out of rehab, I was prescribed Seroquel, sleeping meds. I was taking a couple a night, and then I was taking NyQuil every single night. I was just trying to sleep. I was just trying to be okay, and that was not the way to do it. So what fixed my sleep structure was going to bed at the same time every night, waking up at the same time every single day, getting up, exercising, having a routine, and keeping it as simple as possible. So I wake up, brush my teeth, maybe I'll read, maybe I'll make my breakfast, but keeping your routine super simple, and that gives you structure. And by the end of the day, you're tired, you're ready to go to bed. Another thing I did was stop drinking caffeine past 2 p.m. Caffeine has a half-life of about 8 hours, I believe. So 8 hours after you drink the caffeine, you still have half the amount in your system. So that is one thing I added, and I also started taking magnesium L-threonate before bed, as it helps with sleep. Part 4 is connection and expression. Stop isolating yourself. I am a loner by nature. I'm a Scorpio. I prefer to be by myself. I don't like going out very much. I don't like talking to people that much other than stuff that I'm interested in. So when it comes to helping clients, that's something I love. But in early sobriety, I was in complete isolation for about 9 months. While it did not help my depression, it did not help the sadness I was feeling, it wasn't until I started pushing myself out and letting people back into my life. Whether it was joining clubs like CrossFit, I joined a hockey club, I joined Run Club, all of these things where I'm having human connection and I'm feeling better about myself. Another huge thing was I started going to church. That helped me out a lot, having peace within inside myself. When I was going to these new places, I wasn't hiding who I was anymore. I started talking about my sobriety. I started owning the things that I went through, and that changed everything for me. I was finally owning the person that I had been hiding for so long. Part 5 is mindfulness and breathwork. I've always been someone who is an overthinker. I'm constantly worried about everything that's going on in my life, whether it's the future, the past. I'm a very deep thinker. That's another thing. I'm a Scorpio, so I overanalyze every situation. But one thing that I've learned is having peace. So I love going on walks in the morning, midday, at night. And these walks allow me to appreciate everything around me, do my breathing exercises such as box breathing, meditating, praying, having this peace of mind, knowing that I'm living in the present and that whatever happens in the future, it will come. And whatever happened in the past, that's in the past. I've learned from it. I also journal every single morning. I write at least 10 things I'm grateful for. I write what I want for my future. I write my goals every single day. And that gives me a clear path for what I want. And I focus on the present. So I focus on the things that I can change today, I can change now. And that will slowly get me to the person that I want to be. Because if you have it in your mind, if you have the vision, you will slowly start doing those traits subconsciously. So live in the present, have a peace of mind, go to church, do breathing exercises, and things will get better. And I want to make it clear, I don't love when people say I'm depressed, I'm prescribed with depression, because then that is a part of you. It makes it sound like it's something that you could never get rid of. We are humans. Life can be depressing at times. We are sad, we are happy, we have all of these emotions, and that is okay. You have to learn to deal with them. But when you put labels on yourself, such as depression, it makes it seem like it's something that you can never escape from. But in reality, you can. There might be times when you're sad, when you're depressed, but don't make that a part of you. You don't need pills to start healing. You need structure. You need accountability. You need real connection in the world. You need to take care of your diet. You need to stop drinking alcohol and abusing drugs. You need to get exercise. There are so many different healthy alternatives to do rather than go get a medication and go from -100 to 0. We want to take you from 0 to 100. So you are no longer a part of that depression lifestyle, that you are the new you. You are a new version of yourself. And you have built a life so good that you don't want to go back to substances. You don't want to go back to the life that you were living before. My name is Josh McCauley. I'm with OTG Recovery. We help those going through addiction and build a life for them so good that they don't want to go back. If you like this content, if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on socials. I also have a school community that is built to help people like you, where you're not alone. There's courses to guide you through sobriety. You have access to weekly calls. You have access to me personally. And we are a community that is growing. We stand for growth. We stand for love. We stand for empathy. So thank you for tuning in, guys.